Hello, this is Vasili Grobonobovich, and on today's broadcast, I'm going to go through the the basic history of entertainment, which has been passed down from generations. I have a few things to show you today, and I hope you will go from this video a little bit wiser than before when you left. Because you really are such an idiot for clicking on this and watching it. So maybe we'll learn a lesson. Okay, so early forms of entertainment actually started when the caveman started to draw on the wall. I guess you could call him a vandal. Is it vandal? No, it's not vandal. It is vandal. Artist. I guess you could call him an artist. That's actually kind of funny. It's good. I guess you could call him somewhat of an artist. He left many signs of stuff to be identified. Some idiots, however, mispresent this to be some sort of invitation to go to some unknown planet, but you know what? It's not really. It's just a caveman drawing on the wall. Now, after that, the Egyptians invented a technique from papyrus fruits called paper. And paper saved time. I'm sure the Egyptian mummies liked it because their sons then go drawing on the walls. Instead, they were able to draw on paper. Now, this paper was kind of coarse, but it was paper. And I liked the paper. Of course, it could rip easy. And so, in a matter of minutes, your artwork could be destroyed. That's the one drawback on paper. You can't exactly destroy a wall. You could, but it'd just be a lot harder to destroy a cave painting on the wall than it would be on the paper. Now, next, how would they draw? Well, they usually put something like ink in a bottle, not necessarily glass, but we had to use glass so you could see the black stuff, which is our ink. And we use that with a stick, so to make nice little marks on the paper. On the paper. Can we get a thicker ink? This stuff is just like water. It's pretty good. Shortly after that, they decided that why not make something, putting a whole collection of papers together. But what exactly to put together? Now, maybe a book of pictures would be good, and that's where we first get the idea of picture books. But instead they decided to make something with words. Where a man could read another man's thought from generations before him. But the writing in these here, in the early books, was very coarse. But generation, yes, thank you. Was very coarse until finally a smart man, who's Russian, decided to make a series of things and print them on paper.
It's upside down.
Oh, my mistake. Print them on paper. See, that's how it's nice and neat. No man could read this generations before. Well, shortly after that, they decided, well, it looks kind of blank. It's like that. No, that's not. Oh, look, there's a name on it. No, it looks kind of blank. And of course, other people who were drawing pictures were mad. These books all had words and not pictures. And so they decided, well, why don't we make cover with pictures put on the book? So people who like pictures would see a picture on the book, and people who like the words did not have to see the picture because they could take it off. And that's where book covers started. Well, a lot of books were then wrapped up in all. Of course, there were so many books, not everybody could read them all at once, until finally They came out with volumes. Volumes of books. All packed into one. 1, 2, and 3. These are volumes of books. Very heavy. And very large. Full of thick information. From maps to underwear and back to maps. Look at this. This right here is on federal civilian employment from 1960 to 1760. No, I have that backwards. From 1760 to 1960. I'll read you a few excerpts from here. I won't read you a few excerpts from here to save time. Hey, that's my uncle. I think of this book. Imagine that. Now, maybe, however, though you didn't exactly know what books were in here. Fortunately, somebody decided to make something up called an index. Now, for a large volume of books like this, you need a large index. So indexes were then formed. This is the index, and this is the volumes. And so now, a man who wants to find the book inside the volume could look in the book on the index and find the book he wanted in the volume from looking in the index. But all of this was too much. And people were like, what is this? This is a lot of books. We're not going to skip a lot of history on this matter to save time. And that brings us to the early invention of film. Film has been around for 700 years. What? Russians invented it, and it's been around for 700 years. What?
Come on.
It hasn't been around for 700 years. Oh, so an early film probably looked like this, with a hole in the middle, and which would wind round and wound, and you could get series of pictures. Very shortly after that, people started to get videos like this. As you can see, we got toads in the background, so now while this one is winding up, this one is going as well. So you watch 2 movies at once, I think. It could be wrong. Is that 2 movies on here, or this? There's 2 movies at once, because you see 2 holes represent 2 movies. Well, the idea of this was very good. People were not happy, because this is very thick. Not good at all. And so people then invented DVDs. You open it up, and instead of having a big thick box with a wheel, you just get a wheel. It's like that. I don't know where you put the tape on it, but they say that it plays movies. I don't know. I live in Russia, I'm not allowed to watch movies. However, some DVDs come with this little book on the inside for those people who don't like movies and can just look at the book. I live in Russia, so most of the words in this book are crossed out. I don't know why. I guess they're bad words. And so now I can read a book about the movie which comes with the movie. Kind of is the purpose of the movie. If you're going to read the book, why don't you start? And so we now what?
Dude, we're at 9 minutes. Come on.
9 minutes. That was for the. Oh, and so let's see. So now we go to Blu-ray. Blu-rays. Actually, I don't know exactly much about Blu-ray. What is it? I never saw a Blu-ray before. It's a laser.
It's cooler.
So it's not exactly a circle. It's more like a laser, which shines, I guess, on the wall. And you can watch a movie at that or something, I think. Is it just a laser? Does it show a movie? What? That sounds just like temporary cave dwellings. You put it on the walls. So in the end, we go from cave dwellings to Blu-ray, which is pretty much just shining a laser on the wall. So I really don't know exactly. I guess with entertainment we kind of go up and down, but that's how it is with most stuff. Now I actually have a Blu-ray right here. Blu-ray disc. Looks similar to the to the DVD. Again, I don't know where the laser would come from. You look, rainbows. I never know. Is that the laser you're talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, I must say this is very nice entertainment. I like rainbows. You don't see very much of them in Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pinnacle of entertainment in our human society. With a Cayman missing out on. Thank you. I am Vasili Grobonobovich. Until next time, when we talk about something else. Goodbye.